It said that we looked at the bride has to make herself ready. But what's the other side? What's the other side of that mystery? The bridegroom is, what's he doing? Remember the mystery? The bridegroom is making ready a place for the bride. So there's a connection. The bride makes herself ready. The bridegroom makes a place ready, as in heaven. And there's a connection because the two are connected. Because the bride, the more she spends time making herself ready, being in the presence of the Lord, the more she is connected to heaven. It says in 2 Corinthians, eye has not seen, nor ear has heard, nor has it entered the heart of man what God has prepared. He's talking about heaven. You can't even imagine it. But it says the Spirit, though, reveals it. So what it's saying is, in the quiet of God, in the presence of the Spirit, the Lord will actually give you tastes of heaven. You can actually dwell in the heavenlies when you're in the quiet. It takes you everywhere. Look at all the prophets and look what happened once they got into the presence of God, and then God just took them. There's something you can actually get a taste of heaven. You can't get it on television. You can't get it on the internet. You can't get it anywhere in the world. You can get a taste of heaven by being in his presence, in the quiet. That's an incentive. Quiet. What does it say? There's an amazing thing in the prophets. It says, God will shout over you, and then it says, he will be quiet over you in love. God will be quiet over you in love. What's that about? It's saying, when you love somebody, sometimes you don't have to say anything. Two people are in love, they can just sit there, look at each other, and say, there's in love. God's saying, I'm going to be quiet in love over you. In other words, his love is so real, it's beyond words. He doesn't have to say it there. When you love somebody, when you know you're loved, you can just be quiet. And so it says, we have to be able to do that, to know the love of God. And when you tell somebody a secret, it's generally, you don't shout it. You say it softly. You say it in the quiet. So God has a secret. He has secret things to reveal that you can only learn in the quiet. He has secret things for you. You can only know in the quiet. It's for you. It's not for somebody else. It's for you. In the secret place, he who dwells in the secret place of God will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. It says, what did Messiah say? When you pray, do it in the secret place, and God who sees in secret will reward you.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Hope of the World is dedicated to the goal of spreading God's Word and salvation to every land and people. We do this by spreading the Word throughout the world and sponsoring compassion projects to the most poor and needy around the earth. To get in touch or have a part in God's work, just write to Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA. Or go to hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821.